What's going on, everybody? It's Retro Handhelds 24. Today I'm going to be showing off some cheat codes that I entered in the Sudachi emulator for Breath of the Wild. I'll show you quickly how I did this because it's going to take too much time, but I'll try to be as specific as I can. So you want to go to tinfoil.com. Alright, so it's already right there. So just type in tinfoil, okay, into your search bar. Click the three little lines here, go to titles, type in Zelda or whatever you want, doesn't matter. I have it actually right here because I was working on this all afternoon. Alright, let me zoom in a little more, make this easier. Alright, I'm just gonna tell you right now. This code, this build ID right here, the first 16 letters you will need to copy at one point. It's at the bottom of the screen, V12. This is just for Breath of the Wild. Any other game is going to be different because it's going to go by the version number. And let me see here. That is going to be that right there. Okay, so that's the ID number, and then the version number for us would have been 0. And there's codes for 0, but it doesn't apply to Breath of the Wild. It's a fluke. I'm not sure. Can't explain it. But for today, to make it short and sweet, just go by version 1.2. Okay. So version 1.2 is going to have all these codes on top or in the middle of the screen. There's a bunch, go through them, whatever ones you want to install, just follow my instructions and it'll work. So infinite powers, not sure if that means like the 4 things you get in this game to that give you the abilities to do certain things. It's probably what that is. But this long thing right here is the code. You need to copy this. Okay. You will need to copy that separately. Probably be the easiest. You will need, I use this app. This one costed money, just so you know. I forgot what the price was, but I got it a long time ago because it was helpful to do certain things. I wasn't using that for cheats, but I was using it for, I'll show you. I was using it for going back and forth with my internal storage with my SD cards, having it on the same screen. It's just an easier version of like files or a file manager. These are all the cheats that I have added in for Breath of the Wild. This one is kind of messed up. It's supposed to be arrows, but infinite arrows. I didn't type it in correctly, but it doesn't matter. So what you do is, let's see. Oh, it's right now. It's trying to transfer. All right, so that's Zelda. Oops. And I can tell because I've been working on it for the last hour and a half. There's 10 items. You gotta remember the last 6 digits because you'll have to find it. And I'll show you how you find these files. These are all the games for your folder with the ROMs for Switch. So let's get out of here and I'll show you how to get to it. So you're going to get a menu like this. If you download this app, if you use this app or use something similar to look for the files, you could try like on something like this, but I don't recommend it. It's easier if you can see it like this, and I'll show you why. So how do you find Sudachi and how do you find the games? You got to go to Android. You think it'd be media, but it's data actually. Just right there you see the Sudachi emulator because that's what we're going to be using for the games to play the cheats. So we're going to use Sudachi, or you can use Citron, whatever, but you got to make sure you find, if you have multiple Citrons like me, you got to obviously make sure you find the right one. It's got 17 files. Click it. It's got all this stuff here, like, whoa, where is it? It's just going to be in the load. Just look for that one. And these are the IDs for the games. As you can see, a lot of them are just empty because I don't have anything on it. I was testing this emulator. I was testing it just to get the most frames per second without adding any mods or any cheats, right? That's what I was trying to push this performance for the portal for you guys. But as you can see, that's Zelda. And I know it is because it's got 10 items. Those 10 items are all the cheats I added. To add cheats, you click plus sign right here, you make a new folder, you title it, whatever you want. If it's 1000 damage for a weapon, 1000 damage, whatever you want to name it. Okay, so we'll just use this as an example. Once you type it in, it'll prompt you into that folder, like whatever you title it. You make another folder in there and you title it cheats. And then in the cheats folder, you make a file, but you do that, with the plus sign, right? Just the file is underneath the folder. That's when you click that. It's going to ask you to title it. I just put a t.txt because that's the build ID, which you will need later, but you can't make it that way until you do the code. So just trust me, you can do whatever letter you want or number, but just make sure it's blah 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 .txt because you're going to have to erase it to paste it with the build ID. And inside that file, there's the code. Current weapon damage plus 1000. I don't know about this one. I don't feel like it really works. I can't really tell. I don't know. This game doesn't give you the stats of like on the weapons. In gameplay, it just has a little red line for the damage that the character still has left. But this is the code that you would get, right? This is version 12. It's from this. So you'd copy the code, right? This is just infinite powers, but you would copy the code, so you would just hold down, right? And the portal's nice because of the big screen and everything, but same thing with the Odin 2. It's great Android software. So as I say that with all this stuff on the screen here. So what you want to do is just go like that, right? You know what I mean? Just copy it, right? So here, we'll just do this example. And then you hit copy. And you got to get used to this too. This is kind of, let me zoom out a little bit. This is a very delicate process, but this is nice about this. So you get used to doing this. Don't swipe all the way up, just hold it gently and you can move between screens. And then go back here, paste the code, right? But what I do is I press enter when I first get in here. I click the cursor as far as to the top as I can get it. And I click enter. So it leaves a space up there blank, and then I paste the code there. And then what I'll do is carefully like that, go back and then copy the title of it with those two brackets. You need the brackets. Then go back and then paste the brackets on top of there. And then last step is to click save, right? Done. Okay, but this won't reflect that ID yet. It'll say whatever you put, like if you put .txt or whatever, it's going to say that. So you have to change that. You have to get the build ID. And again, we're going to go up slightly, so very gently. Go back here. The build ID that I'm telling you guys for Breath of the Wild is going to be the version 12. It works with the version of Breath of the Wild I have on my portal, and I'm sure it's the same as yours. And like I said, you can go to those three dots, add to home screen, click add, and then you have a shortcut, to get to this exact page if you like accidentally swipe out. And you can do that for any website. Well, I shouldn't say any, but most websites you could just make a shortcut to if you need to go back, especially if they're like cheats, whatever you're doing. It just makes life easier. But we need to go all the way down, and it's the first 16 letters, so it's up to the B4. So highlight that up to the 4, not the C, but the 4. So 4 and down, copy that. Sorry for the unfocus. And then when you get, so this is like whatever you did .txt, what you would do is just hold this down, right? And then you get this little thing right here. You want to edit, and then you would paste the build ID there, and then all you need to do is click done. Right? See, it says error because it's already there, but just cancel for me. But for you, you would change it to the build ID. And that's it. So if you do this correctly and you follow these steps, and you use version 1.2 cheat codes, and you, like I said, you do step-by-step process. So we'll go from the very beginning. So we'll go to load. So once you find the game, and again, we're using this Breath of the Wild game, go here. And then you click the plus sign, you create a folder for whatever you want to do after you look at the cheats. Title it, you could title whatever. Like this, like I said, this ifin, it was just, this an error. But what it is going to do is going to meet infinite arrows, apparently. Because some cheats don't work, but most of them do. So it's kind of fun. And as you can see, I have like twice speed. That's for when I run. Infinite stamina, that works. Invincible, that works. Master code, again, not sure. Master sword, not really. Max heart, that works. Moon jump, oh yeah. And weapon durability, I mean, I don't know. I just started the game and I showed you guys it before. We're going to be pretty much the same area. I'm sure I have to play more of the game and maybe those other things will start working. But for the most part, Max Hearts works, Moon Jump works, Invincible works, which is just invincibility. Infinite Stamina works. There's codes for, you can, you know, this is B, but I have it mapped back here. So if you hold down B, you run twice as fast. And then you install Infinite Stamina, then you can just run twice as fast forever. Like, I want to replay this game now, even though I beat it many, many moons ago, right? And Breath of the Wild plays really good on Sudachi. I wish Tears of the Kingdom did too, but it's just, the game is too big, I guess. But we'll see. I'll make another video tomorrow with Tears of the Kingdom, see what I could get going on that one. This one was much easier, but like I said, I did Tears of the Kingdom, and I'll show you on it's docked right now, but my Odin Pro, and I was getting like 27, 28, 29 frames a second, so it wasn't anything spectacular. Not like where we're getting nowadays. Again, the Portal is the same chipset, just, you know, with the OLED screen and higher refresh rate, so we're able to push frames, but it's still the same chipset. It's nothing new, right? So, but the emulators have come a long way, so we can go further with games. So it's great, but I just haven't gotten around to installing cheats for Tears of the Kingdom. So anyways, 12 minutes, way too long. I didn't want to explain all this, but I know there's people out there that be like, I want to do that after you see me play. So, I mean, comments, just leave questions. I'll try to respond to them as quickly as possible. If you have any questions, you know, again, just leave it, and I'll set up. If you guys, you should know by now how to do this. If you don't know, this is going to change your game. It's going to make it so much more fun to play Switch games, especially ones that, like, you know, most adults don't have time to like beat. You want to like get through the game, and you want, besides putting on easy mode, you want to like just get through the game for the story, whatever. Well, you can get through it with like invincibility. So really quick, one last thing I want to show you guys. So we did all that, right? I showed you the cheats, the files that I have. So when you go to add-ons, they will just show up. You do not need to do anything here. You don't need to install them. They will just show up because we're doing it a different way through the Solid Explorer file manager. So it's setting it up, and you don't have to do anything in here. In here, you need to install DLC, updates and things of that nature. You do in here. You do install and all that jazz. But for this, you don't need to do anything because they'll just show up like they did. And you can turn cheats off just by clicking the check mark off. And sure enough, I had stamina. I was like, dude, why is my stamina not working? Like, I'm supposed to run forever. But I checked it off and I checked it back on. Sure enough, it works. So yeah, I just wanted to show that too. All right, 14 minutes. Enough talking. Let's go. I'll zoom in a little more. All right. Actually, let me zoom out a little more. And I'll turn it up for you guys. Okay. So the settings are the same as last time I had this on. we're going to average about 40 frames, if not a little higher. If you have any questions about that, let me know. All right. So, All right, first one we're going to do is moon jump. So, this one. Okay. So you can fly basically, but you'll die if you don't come back and hit the button. And the longer you press it, the higher you will fly. But it's very sensitive and you will die. If you don't hit it again, or if you hold it and just let go, doesn't matter if you have invincibility on or max hearts like I do. Remember, we just started this game. Yeah, you'll still die, so it kind of sucks. But like I was telling you guys, this is not a cheat code. I just mapped the run button to here, so it's easier. And I have infinite stamina, so check this out. And I'm going to run twice as fast. And there's a cheat code for 4 times as fast. Now tell me that's not how you want to play this game, like Flash. And this is, again, this is only twice as fast. We could do 4 times as fast. And then with flying, I mean, you can hold it down, but it's just so sensitive. You'll still die. So moon jump's fun, but I don't really recommend it. If you go too high, it's very sensitive. But still, you could do high jumps like that. You don't need to worry. And then running. And as you can see, the stamina, I have max stamina. Not only that, it's infinite too. Okay, now watch. I'm not gonna do anything. Just let them beat me. Nope. Nope. Nothing's happening. So I am invincible. And I have a code for 1000% damage, but I don't know if that's really the thing. Because they still have, like, health and whatnot. And then there's arrows. So let's do this. We'll do a slide jump. That was a fail. Let's do it again. Slide jump. Let's get his bow. Okay. I forgot how to play this game. There you go. Alright, yeah, that's on. Oh boy. So the cheat I did for arrows. Highlight it. You're supposed to highlight it, I think. And then close out. Yeah, okay, so it does work. You gotta follow the instructions correctly though, because I was like, I read it and it didn't make sense. But as you can see, now I have 999 arrows. So once I installed that cheat, this is Afina. In the title of that cheat, it says, here, I'll just show you. Again, the Odin's so great. Could just go over here. We'll go here. Cheats, that, we'll just tap it. And we're gonna read it. Current arrows 99. Enter equipment menu to refill. So that's all you need to do. I just got a bow from that dude. Or, I'm sorry, I just got arrows from that dude. So I just went into the menu, got out of it, close that. We don't need that to be open. And I got 99 now. So that's cool because you can do this. We can run fast, take it off run. Oh, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. This is going to be a long video because still getting above 30 frames, which is cool. But it definitely... I wonder if I could pick something up and jump with it. Nope. Wait. That's not how you do it. There we go. Let's see if we could... Oh, what a douche. Oh, yeah. You know we gotta do it right, though. So let's get this right here. We're gonna go... Whee! Okay, so that doesn't kill me, but if I jump too high, I'll die. This kind of sucks. So how do we drop? We drop. Okay, let's do it then. Here we go. We're gonna go ha-cha, ha-cha, and then drop it. Drop it. And come on. And another thing too is you can fly, but you can't. How high can we go? Whoa. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so you see how this is amazing. Like, this is so cool. It never worked this good in Tears of the Kingdom. But I died. This video is going to go on for a while because I want to get to the point of the game where I get my thing. Oh god. Ugh. Okay, I didn't die. We're just gonna run. Infinite stamina. Infinite stamina, let's go. And this is playing at 1080p too. Let's talk to the old man. Whee! Oh, I don't even have anything. What's this? Okay, Master Sword does work. But what does it say? Okay, so I have the Master Sword, but... it doesn't exist. We'll work on that one later. In the meantime, I'll pick this guy's thing up. Let's go. Oh. We don't need no hearts. What we do need to do is get up there. Boy's got hops. Okay, but that's again... where do we need to go? Because I gotta talk to the old guy, the king. Then he gives me the thingy. Okay. So you can't move while you jump when you're in midair, right? So we gotta... okay, whatever. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll look for a better... Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we need to get up there. Okay, okay. We went too far. Oh. Oh, my lord. Sorry, guys. Okay. So sensitive. Okay. Then we're jumping, right? We can just do this. That's where we need to be, I think. Right here. Okay. Oh, I thought this is where we met the old guy. Maybe it's over here. Ugh. We're gonna fly. Oh, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, still died. Okay, I'm gonna have to go because dinner's already ready, but I just wanted to show this off. I'll get further in the game. What I was trying to do was get the hang glider. Once you get the hang glider, I think when you jump, you'll be able, since you can glide, you'll be able to actually fly forward. Right now, since I don't have it, too early in the game, and I forgot where I need to go because I haven't played this in forever, I can't move anywhere when I just go up unless I get a running start, and then it's still out of control. But yeah, have fun. If you made this far, again, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll try to post another video with Tears of the Kingdom probably tomorrow. It's already kind of late today, but take full advantage of those cheats. The way I set it up, use tinfoil, and then again with Odin, you can just go from screen to screen. Just get used to that because it'll be very helpful. You guys have a great one. Take care.